and grab a pen or a marker, and let's correct this. Make sure your name and last name is at the top. What do we call a triangle with 3 different sides? Scalene. What is the value of each angle in an equilateral triangle? 60 degrees. What do we call an angle greater than 90? Obtuse. What do we call 2 angles whose sum is 90? It is right to complement. Complementary. Complementary angles. If it sort of looks like complementary, you get the mark there. True or false? Exterior alternate angles are supplementary. That's false. I know that it's flipped, but it's alternate exterior. They are equal to each other, right? They're not supplementary. If the base angle of an isosceles triangle is 38, then what is the third angle? The idea here is, this is your isosceles. If the base angle is 38, then we also know that this is 38. So we want that angle there. So it's basically 180 minus 2 times 38. Okay. 38 and 38 is 76, right? So that would mean that the third angle would be 104. 1 mark each so far. Not too bad. Okay. Yeah. NR. No response. You can still write down the correct answer. Just put NR, and then I know you're not counting it. So for this one, A, if this is 80, we just go 180 minus 80, and then we divide it by 2, because we know that if this is an isosceles, as these two will be the same. So this is 100 divided by 2 is 50, right? So we know that this is 50 and this is 50. And they add up to 180. Always check that. So this is 50 degrees. No work needed. I'm just showing you how to get that. For B, what do you recognize this shape? This is a parallelogram. If you notice that it's a parallelogram, we know that this angle and this is going to be the same. Okay, so if you just did that, this is 64 degrees. For C, what you can do here, I would probably skip C for now. Well, let's see here. If this is 64, we know that this angle right here, I'm going to use highlighters, this angle and this whole thing are CIAs, right? So if you go 180, you take away 64, you take away 46, so 7110, that'd be 70 degrees. So angle C is 70. If you didn't get to C right away, you could have done D first, because you know that this is a triangle and these add up to 180, right? So 64 and 46 is 110. That means that this must be 70. So 70 here, and then we use the fact that these are alternate interior between these parallel lines, and that, so regardless, you should get 70 for both. E, whereas E is over here, and I don't know if you noticed, but highlighters work great for this one. 31 is made up of these 2 lines, right? And so E and 31 are the same. They're vertically opposite. I will just go vertically opposite angles are congruent if that helps you. F. F is right alongside the 31. These are supplementary. They add up to 180. So this would be 149, right? This is 149 here. So I go 149. Straight angle. Okay, and then G is also right next to an angle on a straight angle, so this is 78. H, well, I know that if this is 31, I made this 31, and there's a 90 here. So these two angles add up to 90. So this is 59. Right, this must be 59 because combined you get your 90 there. And last but not least, I is alongside this straight line. If this is 90, then I is 90 as well. Okay. So a mark for each question. Okay, a mark for each question. So maybe at the bottom of this page or top, have a mark out of 15. Okay, and making sure your name and last name is on there. Pass it forward. Yes. No, don't count them. Yeah, so it would be just count the ones you checked off as correct.